Welcome to Heard It Here First. I'm Rafiq with Malachi the Great. Today we have an outstanding show for you. We're going to be talking about a little LeBron James, a little bit of NC2A tournament action. We're going to be talking about Trae Young with the worst ejection since Rasheed Wallace. We're going to be talking about Pow! Gasol and the Milwaukee Bucks and lots of other action for you. So hang tight, enjoy the ride, and catch us on iTunes, Stitcher, Shoutcast, V-Tuner, wherever you get your podcast. All right, Malachi, what's up first?
We got the Maryland-Michigan game for the other night. I think that might be the most consistent minutes I think I've ever seen Turgeon give anybody in his life.
Anthony Cowan Jr., a little too small for prime time in my estimation for the league. I mean, I think he's okay for the Big Ten, but what about Turgeon playing Ayala more at the point guard position than
Cowan's not a point guard, or Ayala's not a point guard. Ayala's is a two. He's just he can play the one, like in situations. But it's best if he plays the two. Cowan's a 5'10" point guard. He can't play off the ball. They're clamping him off the ball.
I think 5'10" is a stretch. They list him at 6 feet. 5'10" might be more appropriate, but I even think that's a stretch. What about your boy, Bruno?
I'm confused because I'm looking at the score of the game right now, and it only says Bruno has 1 block.
I saw a fantastic block of
the one that was above the square. He got a couple above the square. I think Bruno. It's only saying Bruno had 1 block, but I'm pretty sure Bruno had like 8 or 7.
Yeah, no. I think he was much more impactful on the backside as an anchor than he's given credit for. I don't quite understand what they were doing in terms of like calculating the numbers, but you know, sometimes those scorekeepers, they miss things.
Hey, Bruno was hitting them jumpers out there though. He was popping them jumpers.
Popping jumpers?
Yeah. Oh
my goodness! Now
he's hitting them too.
That's how far were they out? I didn't see those.
Above free throw line.
So
above free throw line jumpers.
So with each jump shot, you got more and more excited for your hometown Wizards?
Yeah, because that's exactly the player we need.
Well, if he comes to the Wizards, he's not going to play because you have D. White.
We have Thomas Bryant. We'll have Bobby Portis, hopefully, and we'll have Bruno.
Bruno, he'll get
clamp in the paint.
So
Bruno, see, here's the correct box score. Bruno had 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 blocks.
So what was the other box score you were looking at?
ESPN said he had 1 block.
Yeah, that's unofficial.
Bruno.
I usually don't go to ESPN. I usually do CBS Sports. They seem to be a little more accurate.
Bruno was getting all the blocks. I swear Bruno got one that was way above the square though. Like way, way, way above the square. And he went and got it.
He's a special player, man. I mean, you know, on the offensive end, he's pretty raw. But you know, on the defensive side of the game, he's a pretty special guy, man. Not too many guys that can play that pick and roll. Then they do that a little bit in college. And then come down to that block and be strong on the and then be a rim presence, rim protector, and rebound. That's extremely difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Where is he projected to now? Is he still like
7?
7?
7 to the Wizards.
7 to the Wizards. I wonder if that's because he's local or because it's actually
him being picked.
Yeah.
I think it's because he's local. He'll get picked 7. I could see that. We picked hometown dudes. We picked Otto, a couple years ago. He was around there too.
Wasn't he the 3rd pick in the draft?
Yeah, Otto was 3rd.
But that draft was a super bummy draft.
No, Oladipo was in it. Now that he's good, and he has a couple players who weren't in the lot. The players who weren't in the lottery were the good players.
Exactly.
I think Giannis was in that draft, and I think CJ McCollum was in that draft.
Right.
And the dudes who weren't lottery were good.
Because wasn't that the Anthony Bennett?
Yeah.
Woo! Anthony Bennett.
So yeah, McCollum, you had Oladipo, Giannis was there, Steven Adams was there. Dudes who were like low lottery to not in the lottery were the good players. Schroeder, Gobert.
That's unique too. Because normally it's drafts are top heavy, but and you usually have a great draft when you have a top and bottom heavy, but rarely do you see a bottom heavy no top draft. You know what I mean? So I think Bruno is Maryland may surprise in the tournament, man. They got some shooters. I like the Wiggins kid.
Yeah, Wiggins.
Yeah. I like Wiggins. I like Ayala. They just got Turgeon
he's bad.
He's bad to me. I mean, I think with the assist, what are they, an Adidas school or a Nike school? Which one?
Under Armour school.
Under Armour, yeah. So, maybe Under Armour can get some recruits for them or something. But in terms of putting it together, Turgeon he below average, man. I think he did well with what was that guy's name? AC Law the Fourth down at Texas A&M. You don't know about AC Law the Fourth?
I think he used to play for the Bobcats. I think that's who I know that for.
AC Law the Fourth.
I think he played for the Bobcats.
He was the man at Texas A&M. And Turgeon,
he played for the Bobcats.
Yeah. AC Law the Fourth, not a very great player at the pro level, but he did really well at A&M, and I think Turgeon was his coach there. But Turgeon, I'm just really disappointed in his ability to give out, like you said, consistent minutes.
His coach was Billy Gillispie.
Oh, Billy Gillispie. Okay, was Turgeon on that team, or
where did Mark Turgeon come from? Hold on.
Turgeon is the minutes, the games that we've been to this year, the minutes are so inconsistent. Guys can't even get a rhythm.
Oh, yeah, 2007 to 2011, he coached. And he coached Wichita State before that.
So he was there with AC Law. 2000, what'd you say?
7 to 2011.
Oh, okay. So AC Law's last year was 2007. So, yeah, Billy Gillispie, he was, he's a decent coach. But Turgeon is I don't know. I mean, he's got a considerable.
Hey, he's 5 for 4 in the NIT.
5 for 4.
He's got 5 wins and 4 losses in the NIT.
Oh my gosh, that dude! Come on, man. I mean, that's ridiculous to think that he's a big time coach. I think he has problems with analyzing the game. He might be an X's and O's guy. I don't know, but what I do know is that he cannot figure out how to play certain guys. Like, I've seen Bruno go out there for 5 minutes, come back for a minute, go in for 2, come out for 3, and you're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Whole time. He's a bum. Get rid of him.
I love how Maryland fans were they were chanting Iggy Brosdakis.
Oh, yeah.
They was chanting he was ugly. Oh my God, that made me so happy.
Well, that's kind of mean.
I hate Michigan, bro. I can't stand them.
What's wrong with Michigan, man?
Michigan gets the luckiest of any school I've ever seen in my entire life. All right. They play like an average regular basketball team for about 3/4 of the game, right?
Uh-huh.
Comes down to that last quarter, they turn into Jesus incarnate. All right. They hit the stupidest shot. That Xavier Simpson dude.
Yeah, with the hook shot.
He hit like 7 of them. They're not even with skill. He just throws it up, and it somehow hits the backboard and comes off. He threw one at the shot clock almost, and that jump, and it went into the rim. I was like, you can't guard that.
Yeah.
Mom was like, you got to make the readjustment. There is no readjustment for that.
You gotta trap him. You gotta hire a hedge on the screen and
If you
roll.
trap him, Brodakis is just going to hit shots. That's the problem with Michigan.
Well,
Nobody starts hitting shots in the end. Stops hitting shots in the end. Jordan Poole will hit every three imaginable.
yeah, they do start to get hot a little bit, but you really just have to.
Hey, Bruno was hitting his shots though. Bruno was hitting his little jumpers down the stretch.
Well, I think the key for Maryland is consistency from the guard position. I think that Anthony Cowan, as good as the rest of the players are, you know when it comes tournament time that it's all about the backcourt. It's all about the backcourt. And I think that everything comes down to Anthony Cowan Jr. I think everything comes down to him because if he can't get guys going in the tournament, especially on short notice with the turnarounds, I think that Maryland's going down. And I think that maybe there's a little loss of trust in Cowan, and that's why Ayala is playing a lot of point guard.
They said that Bruno make NBA comparison is Steven Adams and Serge Ibaka.
Serge Ibaka.
He plays a little bit like Ibaka, but not Steven Adams.
I think he's just really strong.
They said he's a high-level run and jump athlete, explosive finisher, alley-oop target, solid touch. He said load on the block, excellent footwork in the post.
Who? Bruno?
Bruno? Yeah.
No.
He has decent he has good footwork. He just can't make the shots.
He's an agile athlete to me.
He's good at getting the shot. He just can't make the shot. That's the problem.
Well, it's college, right? So they don't really let you push
he's
back.
A developing turnaround hook shot over the left shoulder.
Yeah, that's his move in the post because he usually goes down and posts on the right block. Mm-hmm. And when he posts on that right block, he tries to come to the middle and shoot the jump hook over his right shoulder. But he has a little bit of shimmy and that he can start going towards the middle. I've seen him on both blocks. I've seen him on the left block too. So when he's on the left block and he's going in with his right hand shooting over his left shoulder, I think he's not as effective as when he's on the left block, even though he's a right-handed shooter, which is kind of different. But he has this spin back. It's almost like a seal or a reverse pivot, a drop step, if you will, like a old Olajuwon or whatever. He has that drop step, and then he can explode off of it. But I tell you, like, Maryland's backcourt, they're going to have to save Cowan because I think Cowan gets lost in the trees. I think he's great on the break. But, man, when it comes to orchestrating the offense in the half court, he's not quick twitch. He's not explosive. So, like, when he gets past the first guy and he's kind of in that below the free throw line, above the dotted line or charge circle, he just does not elevate. He don't have that Bantamite that he needs. Shout out to Will Bantam. What is that? Big three this summer. Keep your eyes out for Bantamite. But yeah, Cowan Jr. just doesn't have the explosiveness, and as a result, Maryland struggles. Maryland struggles in those tight games. So, what's next on the agenda? We covered Maryland.
That's on a quadruple overtime game between the Bulls and the Hawks. That might have been the craziest game I've ever seen. No. That Hawks Bull game came Hawks Knicks game a couple years ago. That came down to the wire, and I was watching it, and I was like, dang, when they ever gonna miss a shot? Because, like, Courtney Lee barely missed a three-pointer. I would have sent it to 5.
Wow.
So this is but every time the Hawks play somebody, it goes to quadruple overtime. Every time the Bulls play somebody, it goes to quadruple overtime. Like, the Knicks and the Bulls and the Hawks went to quadruple overtime, and then the Pistons and the Bulls went to quadruple overtime.
Yeah, I remember.
So it feels like the teams just love going to triple overtime, or not triple overtime, quadruple overtime.
Well, there was a lot of records set in that game, but my favorite record
is Vince Carter.
Vince Carter playing 45 minutes at 42 years old. Man,
it's crazy because both teams scored 160. I think they combined for like three. Hold on, if they had 166, 161 score, that is 327 points.
Yeah, and I think that it's only the third time in NBA history that both teams have scored 160 points.
I think that's the third time, other than like the last time it was the Pistons and the Nuggets played each other.
Right, and a Spurs something way back in the day. But yeah, that was a really, shout out to the League Pass for giving us opportunity to witness that greatness. Back in the day, it was local TV, man, and you read the paper and didn't really know.
Oh my God, that game's the third highest scoring game in NBA history.
NBA history, like
the only other ones are the Pistons Nuggets when they had 186, 184, and the Spurs and the Bucks played. It was 171, 166.
Right. It was absolutely amazing. You had the young buck Trae Young going for 49 and 16, right?
Yeah, Alex Len had 24. Levine had 47. Otto Porter had 31, and Lowry Markkanen had 31.
Woo!
It's the highest scoring game of the 21st century. The highest scoring game with 4 more overtimes in NBA history.
Wow.
The most losses by the losing team in a game with more than 316 points. Most losses by the winning team in a game with more than 316 points. And Trae Young had a career high.
Wow. Just amazing, man. Amazing game. And it's really a treat to see two scrubby teams like that give us a good show.
That's the good time to be a Bulls and a Hawks fan.
Both of those teams are going nowhere fast, baby. If you starting the 42-year-old Vince Carter, man, you just filling in.
I thought he's bench. I thought they started Bazemore or whatever.
Well, you know what? Bazemore didn't play much. He has been injured a little bit, but I didn't see him much in the overtime session.
I saw him a little bit.
Yeah, he came in a little bit, but Vince was out there, man. 45 of a possible, what was it, 50, 59 or something like that. And for Trae Young to play 55 or 56 minutes at the point guard position, just absolutely remarkable. And they were still shooting. And Zach LaVine was out there really hooping too. So good job by two scrubby teams. It's nothing like the dog days of February and having some entertainment to watch from two teams that are, like I said, going nowhere very, very fast. All right, what's up next?
So the San Antonio Spurs bought out Pau Gasol. I think this was over the weekend. And so they bought him out, and they was saying that he was going to go to a playoff team, and literally within like 10 minutes, Woj is already saying that Pau Gasol coming to the Bucks.
Sounds like it was orchestrated in advance.
That was for sure orchestrated. They knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, sounds like something was already in the works. I don't know why. Where are the Spurs? Aren't they in the playoffs right now?
Yeah. I don't know if he's been playing, though.
Yeah.
Has Pau Gasol been playing?
Pau, from what I can remember, was a little dinged up.
Pau Gasol played how many minutes in San Antonio tonight? He played He played. I think Pau Gasol, he was just a little old. He played 12.2 minutes in 27 games.
Yeah, I think he was dinged up though. I think he was a little injured. I just don't understand unless he was like, "Hey man, I'm not playing behind Bedrins and Aldridge and
Or Bertans.
Bertans." That's his name. I called him Bedrins. Bertans. Andres Bedrins makes an appearance. Bertans? Yeah. Maybe he wasn't getting enough minutes and
Piles out.
maybe was like, "Hey man, my run here has been good." How long has he been there for? 3 years?
2 3s.
Yeah, so maybe he was like, "Hey man, it's about that time for me to hit the road, Jack."
The Bucks also need some championship experience. I don't think they have a champ on their team. I don't think they have a champ on the team.
I don't think
they
so.
traded Delly.
Chris Dudley?
Oh no! Oh, wait, Delly didn't win the championship.
Delly, right? They lost to the. They lost
to the Warriors that year.
Yeah, Delly is terrible. Oh my god,
he is bad.
He is bad. Like I watched him. I watched him.
Cavs played a. Talking about when the Cavs played
the Lakers. Was it the Lakers?
The Cavs played the Magic the other day.
Oh my god, his slingshot release and his lack. I mean, he's really regressed, man. He's really regressed, like big time. Not that he was ever a great player or even a good player, but I don't even think that dude is serviceable, man. Him giving you 5 minutes is an accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
He is bad. He doesn't get them cookies anymore from LeBron James.
He didn't score. All he did was play defense.
Play defense and sit out there and get cookies. LeBron, boy, he get a lot of people paid, man. My gosh, like
Miles got paid too.
He did. He was a certified bum, like with a certificate, man. My God, he was a bum. But that's Delly, man. Delly is a bum, and they probably trying to move him, but for them to pick up Gasol, man, is absolutely amazing. Like I can't believe that the embarrassment of riches that those guys have with, Adetokumbo and I was getting ready to say John Henson, but he's out of there. DJ Wilson, and just a bunch of wing guys like Brogdon and Middleton and backup and George Hill at the point. They just re-signed baby Shaq. What do they call him? Baby Barkley or Baby Shaq? What do they call Eric Bledsoe?
Baby
Brian.
Baby Brian.
Eric
Why they call him LeBron?
Because when he was at Kentucky, man, he would just like run over dudes. I mean, at his little, what is he, 5'11"?
Eric Bledsoe like 6'3".
No,
that's what they list him at.
There's no way Eric Bledsoe is a 6'3" man.
Eric Bledsoe about 6'3". Let me see. I think he's about 6'3" because I've seen him next to John Wall and they're around saying like, yeah, they're about the same.
6'1" I got here for Eric Bledsoe with socks.
They look about the same. John Wall 6'4". Yeah, they look the same.
John
Wall.
Kentucky,
he looks shorter, but they look the same in that picture.
John Wall is bigger than that. John Wall's grown too, man.
Mm-hmm.
John Wall is I think as big as Westbrook. Mm-hmm. Like they list Westbrook at 6'3".
He's 6'5". He's big hard.
Yeah, he's legit 6'5", man. Like there's no way in the world that Russell Westbrook is a 6'3" man. I think he used to be when he was in college. He was a little bit shorter, but man, that dude's huge now, man. Mm-hmm. Like when you see him standing next to people, like they say James Harden 6'7". He's not no 6'7", man. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, baby Brian, they got him out top. They got wings. They got everything you would need to succeed, man. I mean, they just they got Budenholzer, who got championship experience with the Spurs as assistant. So It's going to come down to them and the Raptors, I think, in the conference finals. And I think either one of those teams can give a push to Golden State or Houston. That's probably who's going to come out of that West. If Westbrook can get his jump shot together, he might be able to, because PG is hooping, man.
Mm-hmm.
PG is hooping. But, I think it's going to be the Raptors and the Bucks. Hopefully my Pistons can do something. The Blake show is carrying on. Last night, we're recording this on Monday, March the 4th. And last night, Blake put on a nice little show. Nothing huge, but enough to get us over the top against the number 2 team in the East there.
Toronto Raptors.
Toronto. And setting up currently a 3-6 matchup with the Indiana Pacers, which I pick an upset if it's 3-6, baby. We'll take.
Wait, y'all got the Pacers?
Yeah, if it's
I'm about to lose.
If it's the Pacers with no Oladipo,
y'all gonna lose. You know why y'all gonna lose?
Why is that?
Because have you seen Bojan lately?
Hey, man.
Have you seen Bojan lately?
Yeah, we got answers for that.
No, you don't. Who's gonna guard Bojan? Glenn Robinson the third?
GR3. He's sorry. No. We're gonna put
Kennard?
No, he gonna get chewed up, man. He gonna get chewed.
Everybody gonna get chewed up. You can throw whatever you want at Bojan. Bojan gonna whoop y'all.
He did get us for 35 the other night. We still pulled it out, but he got us for 35.
They have Tyreek on his team. They got Darren Collison. Yeah, Darren Collison gonna whoop Reggie Jackson.
Reggie's playing at a near all-star
They
level.
got Wesley Matthews. You ain't know he get on the team. Thad Young. Miles Turner, he gonna get killed by Drummond, but Sabonis is on the team too.
Yeah, but we got
Sabonis on the bench.
But we got the Blake show.
They'll just wait till you take Drummond out and they'll throw Sabonis in there on Zaza. He gonna
but we got a little depth now because we got
Sign Maker.
Sign the shot maker. So we got Sign, kind of holding it down for us there. I think that's going to do very well. And then I think that, wings, I'm not going to lie, the Pistons have a problem in the wings area. They thought Stanley Johnson was going to be that guy. And
y'all should get my man in the offseason. Shumpert, that would help y'all.
Oh, no. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Get Shumpert. Y'all don't have any money.
Shumpert is a boo-boo. Oh, no.
He's not that bad.
Oh, my gosh. Shumpert? Oh, no. He's past his prime, man, if he ever had one.
Y'all should get Shump. Shump would help y'all.
We need a bigger body. We need the guy we had before, like James Ennis. Just somebody that's decent. Nothing huge.
Shumpert's better than Enos right now.
Enos or Tyreek Evans or just we just need a guy. But yeah, the Pistons, I think if they went 3-6 of all the teams, the Raptors, the Bucks, I think that the Pistons could beat the Pacers. I really do. I really, really do. I think that they have enough in Blake. In short, there's a lot more timeouts in the playoffs. I think Blake could do a lot more damage because he's the best player on both teams. By far, he's the best player. So usually when you have the best player and you have more stars than the other team, you end up winning. So the Pistons have 2 stars, one superstar, 1 star, and the Pacers have Bojan is probably a star. Miles Turner is a star. And then right below star level is, I would say Tyreek Evans and Reggie Jackson are about the same in terms of star power. Now, Sabonis is probably better than what the Pistons have. He's better than Maker.
Yeah.
And then Darren Collison is probably a little bit better than Luke Kennard. So that's what I'm saying.
No, Darren Collison will go at Reggie.
But in terms of like being an overall star, I think that Darren Collison is probably a little bit bigger of a star than Luke Kennard is. But
you know the Pistons should throw some money at though?
Who was that?
Terrence Ross.
T. Ross? He inconsistent. He's a streaky guy.
Y'all team is inconsistent. He's perfect for it.
But doesn't he play the two? He plays the two guard, doesn't he?
Play the three.
Oh, well, he
Your
can't.
team's inconsistent. It's perfect.
Well, he can't guard nobody. So
I want Jeremy Lin on the Wizards.
why do you want Jeremy Lin?
What point guard do we have?
You should get Darren Collison, man. He's a heck of a.
We ain't got Darren Collison money.
I don't think he's that expensive.
Yeah, he is. He'll be expensive. He's a good player. I want Jeremy Lin because Jeremy Lin is cheap minimum. May get him for the mid-level exception, if not less.
Well, you know, Darren Collison got a problem with the hands with the women too. Get his beat on every now and then.
Wait, does Darren Collison beat women?
Yeah,
I know that's in the past.
Yeah, Darren Collison get his beat on. His wife beat on. I don't know if you want that on the franchise.
I didn't know that he did that.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah, let me check it out again. That was Darren Collison.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm about to look this up. I don't think he did nothing. I hope not. I hope he didn't do nothing, Darren. Hold on.
Yeah, domestic battery back in 2016.
Oh my God, he did.
Yeah, 8 games.
I didn't know this.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is it from... Oh, is this his wife or is it somebody else?
I don't know. He getting his wife beat on. No, he get his wife beat on. He looks so much like Cassius Winston. I wonder if they like know each other. Let's talk about Cash Money, babe. He came up short last on Saturday. That's all right though. We getting there, man. We getting there. Cash Money gonna lead us. He
gonna lead y'all to the second round of the tournament.
Second round. That's
second round. Y'all lost to Syracuse last year, all right? Y'all ain't going nowhere. There was a play-in team. Y'all lost to the play-in.
Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing, man.
If y'all lose to the play-in, y'all ain't making it past.
But you know who we didn't have last year, though?
Oh.
My man was hurt with the knee injury. What's his name?
Y'all had Miles and Jaren Jackson last year?
Those boys aren't as good as the guy we got now. What's his name?
Tillman?
Nah.
Their player is pretty good. You got to look him up.
Exactly. I got to look him up, man. You know who it is? Give me the drum roll, please.
Kyle Ahrens.
Kenny Goins.
Kenny Goins was there last year.
He was hurt, man.
Man, I had Jaren Jackson and Miles Bridges. And y'all couldn't beat
Jaren Jackson will never, ever, ever be the 6'5" center out of Troy, Michigan. Kenny. Get going. He's sorry. He's G League talent. You know, he's working his way up to the
Speaking of the tournament, you got any early picks for like upsets who might make it to like the Final Four?
You know, I was really on that Nevada bandwagon, but it seemed like them boys can't get it together. Lost the other night. I think the Utah State want to start, pile driving brothers on the way to the locker room. Want to get in a fight with the one time popos. I don't know. Upset alert. I know you on that Loyola Chicago thing again.
No, they're bad. They're bad now.
Oh, did they graduate people or something or what?
I think a couple people got graduated because their team's not that good anymore.
Well, they still got the sister, right? They got the nun. Is she gonna
I don't even know. I don't think they're gonna make the tournament. I think they're average this year. They were like 30-5 last year, so that's why they made it, and they won the tournament.
Oh, I see.
So they won their tournament to get there.
I don't know. Let's look at NCAA quadrant 1 wins. Let's look up and see.
All the tournaments, Atlantic Sun tournaments are taking place.
So let's see. Kansas has a quad.
Well, let's go Florida Gulf Coast. Let's see if y'all can win.
Let's see here.
My God, the New Jersey Institute of Technology. Ain't they beat Michigan like a couple years ago?
NJIT. Yeah.
Bums.
They
Bummy bums.
NJIT. They
The last 4 in the Golden Gophers, the Temple Owls, the Indiana Hoosiers, and the Arizona State Sun Devils.
Oh boy.
I really want to see Murray State in there because of Ja Morant.
Are they gonna make it? I
don't think so. Year? Not if they don't win their tournament.
They're not gonna get an at-large bid out of where is he from? Troy State? No.
Murray State.
Ja
Morant, I think, was like a 2-3 star, and I don't even know if he was recruited in high school.
Is he down there breaking all of Ronald Murray's records?
I don't even know.
Didn't Flip Murray go to Murray State?
I have no clue. I don't think he did. Let me see. Flip Murray. I feel like he went to Iowa State or something.
Ronald Flip Murray.
I feel like Flip Murray ain't go there. I feel like Flip.
He went to Shaw. He went to Shaw. Meridian Community College. He's from Strawberry Manson in Philly.
Ja Morant in 36 minutes for the Murray State Racers has 24.1 points, 5.5 rebounds, 10.3 assists as a 6'3" point guard.
He got a lot of bounce too, man.
Why didn't he got an advanced player efficiency rating at 31.9?
Good Lord.
Dude.
Why is it that everybody passed on this guy? What's going on with him?
He just wasn't very good in high school, but he's good now. I think he played in high school with Zion, or he played AAU with Zion.
He played AAU with Zion?
Mm-hmm.
And nobody paid attention to the guy?
Nope. He was on AAU with Zion. Wasn't very good in high school, I don't think.
I'm not even seeing a rating for this guy. He's a 0-star rating on Ja Morant on Rivals.
Yeah, he wasn't recruited.
He had one school that was interested, and that was Murray State.
Mm-hmm.
What in the world? And he's what year is he's a freshman or a junior?
I think he's a junior. I think.
So his name is
No, he's sophomore.
Demetrius Jamel.
Yep.
He in high school, let's see here. He went to Sumter, South Carolina. He grew from 5'9" to 6 feet in his first 3 years. He left as his all-time leading scorer and set a career high of 56 against Sumter High School. In his final 2 seasons at Crestwood, he averaged 27, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. He was all-state both years, and he was a 3-time all-regional MVP, but he couldn't dunk until he was a senior. Doesn't he have like crazy bounce now?
Mm-hmm. He's like a Westbrook. He's like Westbrook Dennis Smith Jr. combo.
So his only high major offer came from South Carolina. He was accidentally discovered by Murray State when he attended a camp to see a player who was joining his team. He noticed the guy, Morant, playing a 3-on-3 game and contacted a coach head coach at Murray State.
Mm-hmm.
But where did he get this bounce from?
Mm-hmm. He might have done that little vertical camp thing that you see on the internet all the time.
Wow. Because doesn't he go between the legs and all this other kind of crazy stuff?
I don't know. I just know he like a De'Aaron Fox or like a Westbrook type dude.
Wow. Well, that's who you wanted first, man. You were all on this guy until you got more on the Bruno train.
They're saying that they think I'm looking at the brackets. Maryland will be a 5 in the East. So we would play Alabama in Salt Lake City.
Well, get your tickets, man. Get your tickets.
You
want to go to Salt Lake?
Heck no, I ain't going out to Utah.
You don't want to go see the first 2 games in the
Not to offend Utah people, but like Utah sucks.
What? You never been there, man?
Man, dude, just look at it. Just
never
look at it. Just look at it. Tell me that place is cool by looking at it.
You never been there, man. You never been there. You got to get there. You got to get in. What date is that gonna be? April what?
They say Michigan State would be a 2. Y'all would play Montana.
Be a 2. Well, that was before, right? That was before.
This is now. This is 14 hours ago.
Oh.
So this would be. They would think you would play Montana. You would play either Nevada or Texas.
Ooh, man, we could beat Texas, but
not Nevada.
We can beat
Nevada. Be tough. I like what's it called? The Twins.
We could beat them boys. We could beat them boys.
The teams, they said that the Big Ten would have the most teams represented in the tournament.
How many would they have?
They would have Michigan, Michigan State, Purdue, Wisconsin, Maryland, Iowa, Ohio State, Indiana, and Minnesota. The last 2 would be play-ins or at large, or they would be they'd be the first teams in, the first 4 in.
Yeah, man. Where do they say they're gonna play? You know,
who the teams?
Yeah, where would Michigan State play?
Michigan State would be in, if they were in the West region. They would play in Des Moines, Iowa.
Woo!
That's close to a hometown game.
Oh my gosh,
that's close.
That would be terrible, man.
Des Moines. You want to go out to Des Moines and watch a game?
I'm not really feeling old Des Moines. Oh, Des Moines. No.
Let's talk about the Los Angeles Lakers and why they suck. All right. Ooh. So the Los Angeles Lakers, first of all, should have fired Luke Walton a long time ago.
What's wrong with Luke?
LeBron's the coach. In fact, they just need to fire the whole coaching staff and just let LeBron be the coach.
Wow, man, that's saying a mouthful there.
LeBron wins team, lets teams win. You notice how Luke Walton wants his position and they losing?
But Luke Walton is a champion, man.
He ain't a champion. He coached a Warriors team. No, he lost. Remember when he was the interim coach?
I mean, you know, he was
73-9. He wasn't even out there. He was just letting them play.
He was almost
a champion,
the head coach for the All-Star team. Let's give it up for Luke, right? Come on.
Nah. Luke was terrible.
What were you saying that a combination of what's his name? Hart and Muscala and Smush Parker. I just threw his name in the mix just to say it. But them bag of balls they got out there, you saying it's Luke's fault?
Mm-hmm.
How's it Luke's fault?
Luke got some good players. Don't act like he just got a bunch of bums on the team.
He does have the second pick in the draft and Brandon Ingram, but
he's got Lonzo. He had Lonzo.
Well,
he had Kuzma. He's got Reggie Bullock now. He's got LeBron. He's got Rondo, Josh Hart. KCP's a good player. JaVale, Tyson Chandler, and Lance Stevenson. If you can't make that work, you need to go.
I'm
That's a 7-6 seed in the West, not a 10. They just lost to Phoenix last night.
I'm still on the Luke train.
2 nights ago. He about to get fired. No, I think they confirmed he's getting fired at the end of the year.
Yeah, he knows he's not. Magic don't want to pay 2 coaches. It's just a matter of time before Mr. Luke is gone.
No, he's gone at the end of the season. They've already said that he's gone.
But it's not an official statement, though, right?
Yeah, it is. Oh, well, I think it is. He's gone at the end of the season.
Well, it's been a nice little run for Luke. He was there to put a rebuilding team together, just like David Blatch.
David Blatch.
They were like, oh, yeah, Dave, we're going to give you a couple years, get it together. Then LeBron said he was coming back, and Blatt was like, uh-oh. Roll. That's the way Luke was. Luke, man, we'll give you some time to get this thing together.
Let me see.
We got some draft picks. Next thing you know, LeBron said, "I'm coming." He was like, "Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. This is not looking good. Y'all didn't tell me that we were supposed to win the championship next year." with Lonzo Ball leading the show. Actually they were pretty good with Lonzo, man. Lonzo catches flack, man, because of his daddy, but
he's a good player.
He's actually a pretty good player. I mean, like, if he could ever not get injured, because I think last year was a knee. I've seen him suffer some shoulder problems. Now it's his ankle. You know what I mean? So I think if my man could ever play, 70 plus games with some consistency, I think he could be all right. But they asking a lot for Brandon Ingram, and he's playing well, but like they're still losing. You know what I'm saying? Still losing, and so I think LeBron is close to giving up, man. I think he's close to giving up and packing it in and being like, "Y'all bums, this ain't gonna work." What do you think? You think they're there yet, man? You think that LeBron is close to just saying it's banana boat time?
No, they're not even getting Carmelo. They already said that he's not coming.
Well, do they need to add any more? And I love Carmelo, don't get me wrong, but do they need to add any other pieces at this point in time? Like, just play with what you got, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. They have everything that they need, everything that they could possibly want at, within limits. And, they're not making it happen, man. They're not making it happen. You don't make it happen, y'all getting fired. That's bottom line. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, man. They got to show up. They got to be. I know that LeBron traded the whole team. I know LeBron was like, "Yeah, y'all bums up out of here, man." I know that's what he said. But you still a professional basketball player, and you got to come to hoop, man.
Let's talk about the fact that North Dakota State went to the White House today, and Trump serving fast food again.
Well, I guess he didn't want to appear to be, biased towards the big Division I team. I mean, if they could get, cold Whoppers and Big Macs, why couldn't the D2 squad get it too?
Yeah.
This guy's a disaster, man. Like,
I love it though, because he said he wanted to eat a chicken sandwich, but he wouldn't because he didn't want to the media would go crazy.
He's a clown, man.
This is what Trump's words were. We could have had chefs, but we had fast food because I know you people.
Right, I know you people. I know you like.
You saw them big white boys. He's like, we know what you like.
Corn. He should have gave them corn. That's what they eat out there in Nebraska.
Dakota.
Hey, come on, man. Get them guys some respect, man. They play in the snow starting in like September.
Wait a second. There's chicken sandwich. Wait a second. I need to see what was the chicken sandwiches. That's the question.
They look.
What did he give them?
He got them Filet-O-Fish is what it looked like.
Wait a second. Oh my God! He got Chick-fil-A. He sprung for Chick-fil-A. That's a legend right there. He sprung for Chick-fil-A.
You sure he didn't get him the McChicken?
No, that's Chick-fil-A right there. He sprung for some Chick-fil-A. Look at Trump spending a little bit of money.
Sounds like
getting something that wasn't on the dollar menu.
Sounds like a little impartiality. Not explicit.
I'm just gonna say that Alabama, with all that black players on the team, they can get Chick-fil-A.
Well, it was Clemson.
Or Clemson. They didn't get all that. They got black players on the team. They didn't get no Chick-fil-A.
Well, maybe they will. We'll see if Trump is even there next year. But I don't even know if he'll be here this year. I mean, he'll be gone. He might be out. Trump got a lot of problems.
Just wait till they unroll everything that dude's done.
He got a lot of smoke on his back.
Nah, because Cohen's just gonna whip out everything this dude's done. Or at least what he says he's done.
That brother got a lot of smoke that he got to face, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. That was crazy. The whole episode with the North Dakota. What's up next, baby? What we got?
Final topic of the day. Or let's just put a little small topic. This is gonna be like 1 minute. Zion still not back. We need to say Zion at least once per podcast because we need to be relevant, and relevant in Zion equals relevance. So we must put the word Zion in the podcast so we can put it in the title or something. But yeah, he's still not back. Hopefully he come back. I need Duke to be the tournament winner. All right, final topic of the day. Trae Young was the worst ejection I've ever seen in my entire life. All right. First of all, Chris Dunn pushed him in the back of the head, right? Mm-hmm. For the first tech, and Trae Young got up in his face. He was ready, and so they got double tech for that. And then the second tech came from him hitting a 3-pointer and then staring at his back. He didn't even look at him because Chris Dunn turned around, so he's just looking at his back like that, and they threw him out the game.
I think that the malice in the palace is still in the forefront of the NBA's mind.
Here's what the ref said. So they asked him about what happened. They asked him why did he get the first one, because the first one he didn't touch him. Mm-hmm. The first one they said was given during a dead ball during a timeout for physical contact. Each player made physical contact with each other. So we double technical foul on both. That doesn't make any sense to me because he got hit in the back of the head. So that is contact, but that's not really contact. Mm-hmm. So that doesn't make any sense. And then he said the second one, after he made the jump shot, he stared down his opponent, was issued a taunting technical foul for his second one and an ejection. And they said the taunting call is obviously a judgment call. What determines the judgment difference between a taunting and a celebration? And he said taunting is directed at an opponent. Specifically, celebration is not directed at an opponent.
Well, I guess he was directing it at Chris Dunn's back, right? Yeah. Well, you know what happens, man. These guys make mistakes too.
That was a terrible call by the ref, though.
They make mistakes, and the NBA will, take care of it. I forgot how much each technical foul is. I think it's a couple grand now, man.
Yeah, he gets fined $20K, I think.
Is it? No, but I mean the technical foul. Let me see.
Missed call? Don't want the missed calls?
No, I think that a technical foul is how much is it? How much does a tech cost? $5,000, I think it is, for a technical foul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, $5,000. So it used to be like $100 back in the day, but they're gonna correct it, man. They're not gonna fine the guy. They're not gonna take the technical foul. And they'll, all the time the NBA pulls back things like flagrant fouls, or they'll upgrade something on the court that wasn't a flagrant foul to a flagrant foul because it adds to, they want that to be correct. And then the text will, that can affect your ability. Was it 17 and you had to sit out a game, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So Trae Young will get both of those back. But, in the heat of the moment, it's a scrubby game, too. They probably didn't really care. They didn't want a big fight. And, refs make bad calls, man. And that was one of the worst calls of the season, I think. The guy was totally walking the other way, Chris Dunn. And, let the guys play, baby. Let them play. Let them play.
So that's all we got for today on the podcast.
All right. Well, we're going to be giving you a new flavor. We're going to try to record another one on Friday and give you some more current stuff. We got LeBron going tonight. Let's look at the schedule real quick before we get out of here. We got...
I think it's the... what's it called tonight? The Lakers play the Clippers tonight.
We got Sacktown on playing the Knicks. We got Lakers, Clippers, Utah, New Orleans. 20 minutes a night for AD. And we got Luka. Luka's down right now with 8 minutes and 7 seconds left. The third, 77-54. Ooh. Spencer Dinwiddie. Now it's 77-55. So, we're gonna have some more exciting. We got some more exciting stuff coming by Friday. Just looking at this headline here. D. Wade just passed Michael Jordan for most blocked shots by a guard in NBA history. 894 of those. That's pretty amazing thing. So, with that being said, it's all over. Heard it here first. We will see you on Friday. Peace.
We out.